Wait, before you scroll, let me ask you something. Do you think it's impossible to become a millionaire on a 9-to-5 salary? If your answer is yes, then this next 18 minutes might just prove you wrong. Because I'm about to show you how ordinary employees, people with average jobs, built 7-figure wealth without quitting their day job. But stay till the end, because if you miss the last 3 steps, you'll never reach your first million. Let's start with the truth nobody wants to hear. Your paycheck alone won't make you rich, but what you do with it can. Most Americans earn enough to become millionaires in their lifetime. But the problem? We spend faster than we earn. Every raise disappears into lifestyle upgrades. New car, better phone, more subscriptions. That's called lifestyle inflation. And it quietly kills your future wealth. If you can learn to stop that, you're already ahead of 90% of people. You don't get rich by working harder. You get rich by working smarter with your money. Millionaires think in decades, not paychecks. They ask, how can I make this dollar grow? While others ask, how can I spend this dollar? If you start seeing your salary as a tool for freedom, not just survival, you're on the right path. Because your mind is your first asset. Change it, and the money will follow. Let's talk numbers. Real strategy. Every month, split your income like this. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% investments. And yes, I said investments, not savings. Why? Because saving protects your money, but investing multiplies it. If you invest 20% of your income every month for 10 years, even at average returns, you can cross $1 million before retirement. And if you start early, that timeline gets even shorter. The easiest way to become a millionaire on a salary? Automation. Because discipline fails, automation doesn't. Set up automatic transfers the day your paycheck arrives into your investment and savings accounts before you touch a single dollar. That way, you're building wealth on autopilot. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. There's a secret habit most 9-to-5 millionaires have. They live like they're still broke even when they're not. They don't flex. They reinvest. When they get a raise, they don't upgrade. They allocate. For example, every $1,000 raise, half goes to investments. That's how you quietly become rich while everyone else looks rich. If you want to break out of paycheck-to-paycheck living, you must move from consumer to owner. Stop just using products. Start owning companies that make them. Invest in index funds, ETFs, or stocks of companies you believe in. Every paycheck, buy tiny pieces of ownership, even $100 at a time. Because every dollar you invest becomes an employee that works for you, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is how millionaires structure their finances. They have 3 main accounts. 1 income account, where the paycheck lands. 2 investment account, where 20% automatically moves. 3 freedom account, for future goals like business, real estate, or retirement. It's simple, visual, and powerful. When you can see your money working for you in different accounts, you stop seeing it as numbers and start seeing it as possibility. I know what you're thinking, but I don't make enough to invest. Listen, you don't need to start big. You just need to start now. Because the secret to millionaire growth isn't timing, it's time itself. Let me show you. If you invest $500 a month with a 10% return, in 25 years you'll have over $600,000. If you start 10 years earlier, you'll have $1.3 million. That's the magic of compound interest. Your money grows money, and every month you delay, you're burning future wealth. So don't wait for more income. Start with what you have, because small seeds grow into million-dollar trees. Here's the truth. No one becomes a millionaire relying only on a single paycheck. Your salary pays the bills. Your side income builds your freedom. Every 9-to-5 millionaire I've met had one extra stream: freelancing, online store, content creation, real estate, or digital assets. You don't need 10 hustles. You just need one scalable skill that earns while you sleep. Remember, your goal isn't to work more hours. It's to make your hours work harder for you. Let's talk skills. Because skills are the new currency. If you learn one high-value skill, like copywriting, video editing, coding, digital marketing, or investing, you can turn a $60K job into a $600K lifestyle. You don't have to quit your 9-to-5 to do this. Use your evenings and weekends to build something that compounds. Think long-term. One skill, one product, one system. That's the foundation of income stacking. And that's how modern millionaires are made. Here's something most employees never learn. The tax code was written for investors and business owners. You can play that game too, even with a job. Start a small side business, and you unlock legal tax benefits, deductions for home office, equipment, education, and travel. Use your W-2 income to fund your LLC, and your LLC to lower your taxable income. That's how the rich legally pay less in taxes, because they use the system instead of fighting it. If you don't learn this, you're leaving thousands of dollars on the table every year. Here's a mindset shift that changed my life. Every time you spend money, ask, can I turn this into an asset? Buying a car? Rent it out when you're not using it. Paying for internet? Use it to start an online business. Buying a phone? Use it to create digital content. Millionaires don't stop spending. They just make their spending smarter. Every dollar they spend either earns, saves, or multiplies. That's the difference between being broke and being free. You've heard it 100 times. Your network is your net worth. But let me explain why that's true. Every opportunity, promotion, partnership, or investment comes through people. You don't need to know everyone. You just need to know the right ones. Attend industry meetups, join online communities, connect with mentors. One good conversation can open doors your degree never will. So while others scroll, you should build connections that compound. Every successful 9-to-5 millionaire has a morning routine, not for motivation, but for clarity. Before work, they invest 1 hour into their future, reading, journaling, tracking goals, or learning something new. That 1 hour sets the tone for the other 23. Because when you start your day like a millionaire, you begin to think and act like one, even before your bank account shows it. And that shift changes everything. Let's be honest. This journey is not sexy. It's not Lamborghinis or instant success. It's saying no to new sneakers, canceling impulse buys, cooking at home, investing instead of flexing. No one claps for you during that phase. But that's the phase that builds millionaires. The quiet, disciplined, lonely years where you build habits no one else sees. And one day, when people finally notice your success, they'll call you lucky, without realizing you earned it every single day. Here's what you should aim for: your freedom number. That's the amount of money invested that can pay your bills without you working. Maybe it's $500,000. Maybe it's $2 million. Find that number and make it your North Star. Every investment, every side income, every decision should move you closer to it. Because once your money starts paying your bills, you stop working for survival and start working for purpose. Now you know the blueprint. Manage your paycheck. Invest early. Automate, build skills, create systems, protect your income. But here's the final key. Don't just build wealth. Build meaning. Use your money to buy back your time, to take care of your family, to create opportunities for others. Because being a millionaire isn't about numbers. It's about freedom and impact. So the next time you get your paycheck, don't ask, "How do I spend this?" Ask, "How can this paycheck make me free?" And if you apply even half of what you just learned, your 9 to 5 won't just pay your bills. It'll build your legacy. If this video helped you rethink money, then do yourself a favor. Watch it again next month. Because repetition builds understanding, and understanding builds millionaires. Even one idea that could change your financial future. Hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this today, and subscribe.